Okay, yesterday we started this project and we filled out some features of nonfiction text. Today, we're going to look at our topic choice. So it says flip through, I'm going to try to get a little more light here. There we go. Flip through your science notebook, look at each page, pick topics you would like to do your books on. After you've found 4, look back over them and pick your first choice topic. Alright? So, these are not in order, it's not like number 1, number 2, number 4, just 4 choices. So what I want us to do, we're going to go through and we're going to look at our notebooks. This is the very first page, all the way back on September 4th, months ago. I want to look through here. What would make a good topic? Okay, this page, Why We Learn Science, is probably not the best for doing a book. There's kind of a lot of information here, but also it's a lot of different topics. It's not just one thing that I would want to write a whole book about. Remember, your book is going to be 8 to 12 pages. That's about 2 sentences on each page, so probably around 16 to 24 sentences. I could not write 3 paragraphs about this. This is not a good topic. All right? Observations and inferences, again, was interesting to me, but not the best topic. All right? Here we go. What is matter? Is air matter? That could be a topic if you were interested in that. The 3 states of matter. That would be a good one. Phase changes. Physical and chemical changes. I like that one. So on mine, I'm going to put down physical and chemical changes. Now, in my notebook, this is 2 pages, but I would combine them into one book. So I would have one, maybe 5 pages about this, 5 pages of this. Maybe I would make like a true-false quiz in my book. So there'd be like a list of things, and maybe it would say like squishing Play-Doh, and then the student who was reading my book could choose, was that a physical change or a chemical change? So I like this idea. I'm going to put this down as one of mine. Physical and chemical changes. It is okay to combine topics like this. It would not be okay to say, I'm going to do my whole science notebook. That changes would be too many things. Alright? And I'm going to keep going. You guys have a little bit more in your notebook than I do, because a lot of it I did on the whiteboard. But maybe, what is matter made of? Maybe, can it be destroyed? Okay? Maybe, I didn't really like that section, so I'm going to try the next one. Oh, maybe I want to talk about animals and where animals get energy from. Maybe I want to talk about plants and plant needs. So maybe I want to talk about plant needs. And I'm going to have one page about how they need water. And then maybe I'm going to talk about hydroponics. You could do a whole book on hydroponics if you just wanted, or aquaponics. Last year, I did have a student who did his whole book on aquaponics. It turned out great. There's lots of pictures of fish. It was awesome. Okay? Do plants in soil. You could talk about plants and just do the parts of a plant. This could be a whole book. I have a diagram. I've got my different information. If that's what's interesting to you, you could do that. Microscope's probably not the best lab, but you could do, if you're talking about parts of a plant, you could always put one of your microscope pictures inside your book. That would be really cool. You could do a book about photosynthesis. You could talk about ecosystems. So maybe I want to do ecosystems. Or biomes. Maybe, though, I'm realizing I'm not that far through my notebook and I've already picked 3. Uh-oh. Because if I was doing ecosystems, I'd talk about all these different things. Population dynamics, the nitrogen cycle. Maybe you could also, we started keeping this, you could look through this list. I'm like, no. I really loved Earth's system. And maybe I'm going to do Earth's system, and I'm going to do all 4. So I'm going to have 2 pages on the atmosphere, and 2 on the geosphere, and 2 about the atmosphere. But maybe you're like, nope, I really, really liked the geosphere. I just want to combine these pages right here, and I'm just going to do a book only about the geosphere. I'm going to talk about tectonic plates, and Earth's layers, and the rock cycle. That's what I want to do. You guys can pick anything for yours. Just make sure it's something that you're interested enough in that you're going to be able to do a whole book. Alright? So keep going, pick whatever you like, I did most of these things on the whiteboard. Remember those really big sheets? I don't have a lot of information in mine. But you should have some more. Okay? Maybe you really love the atmosphere and you want to do one page about each layer. That'd be fine too. Okay? Any of these would be good. Talk about water. You can do some stuff on gravity. You can talk about space. You can talk about the planets and do all the planets. You can talk about rotating and seasons. And then a couple of us got to do shadows, and some of us didn't get to finish that before school ended. So maybe you could do shadows, but maybe not. All right. If you really want to do the body systems, you can let me know, and we can talk about it. But we just did a project on them, so I kind of would rather you pick something else. All right. The next step once you pick these is to look back at them and say, which one is my number one choice? If I could only do one, what would my number one choice be? I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I might not give you your number one choice. Here's why. If we have 15 people in our class pick that we all want to do ecosystems, well, 15 books on ecosystems is not super interesting. So I usually don't let more than 5 people do the same thing. Well, usually I don't let more than 3 people. But since we're at home and we're not going to all see each other, I'm going to let a few more. We will be sharing these books, though, so I don't want everyone doing the same topic. So what you're going to do, after you've picked 4, and maybe you had a 5th one and you just couldn't decide, you're going to pick a couple. Then what you're going to do is you're going to pick which one of these is my number 1. And I would put a star by it. So maybe I'm like, plants are going to be my number 1. And then I'm like, if I can't get my number 1, I'm going to go and pick my number 2. And Earth system is going to be my number 2. So I'm going to do a check mark here. Here's what you're going to do. In Google Classroom today, there's a question and it says, I want to do blank topic. I don't know exactly what it says. You're going to type in what your answer is. Okay? I will read your answer. If I approve yours, I will say, looks good, you can start. And that means tomorrow, you'll start your topic. If I don't approve it, I'll say, what's your second choice? Alright? My goal is for everyone to get their topic approved on this day, Tuesday, today. So, please make sure you are answering that question. Because tomorrow, we're going to start talking about research, and if you don't have a topic picked, you can't research. So I don't want anyone to fall behind. Alright? Today was just picking a topic, so take some time, look through your notebook, pick some things you want, answer that question, and I will get back to you and let you know.